In a small village surrounded by a dense forest, there lived a curious and brave boy named Mark. He loved exploring new places, but he never imagined that his curiosity would lead him into an unforgettable adventure. One morning, Mark decided to take a short trip to explore the edge of the forest. However, he became so absorbed in his adventure that he didn't notice how far he had wandered. As the sun began to set, he realized he was lost. No matter which direction he turned, the trees all looked the same. With his heart pounding, Mark knew he had to find shelter and survive the night alone. As darkness fell, the forest became eerie. Strange sounds filled the air, the rustling of leaves, the distant howls of wolves, and the chirping of unseen creatures. Mark wrapped his arms around himself, shivering in fear and cold. While walking cautiously, he suddenly spotted a pair of glowing eyes staring at him from between the trees. His heart raced, but then he saw that it was a female wolf. Instead of attacking, she stood still, observing him. Then, she turned and walked a few steps forward before looking back, as if inviting him to follow. Hesitant but desperate, Mark followed the wolf. She led him to a small cave where her cubs were sleeping. The cave was warm and safe, and the wolf lay at the entrance, watching over them. Feeling exhausted, Mark curled up beside the cubs, and for the first time that night, felt safe enough to sleep. The next morning, Mark woke up to the sound of birds singing. His stomach rumbled loudly. He was starving. He left the cave and began searching for food. As he wandered through the forest, he saw a small monkey swinging from tree to tree. The monkey noticed Mark and curiously observed him. Then it plucked a ripe banana from a tree and tossed it down. Surprised but grateful, Mark picked up the banana. "Thank you," he said with a smile. The monkey responded with an excited jump and threw another fruit at him. Mark ate until he felt satisfied. Then the monkey gestured for him to follow. Having nothing to lose, Mark followed the little creature. The monkey led him to a clear stream. The water was fresh and cold, and Mark drank eagerly. As he rested by the riverbank, he noticed something moving in the water. It was a large turtle struggling to get out of a tangle of branches. Without hesitation, Mark stepped into the shallow water and carefully removed the branches. Once free, the turtle turned its gentle eyes toward him before slowly swimming away. Mark felt a sense of pride for helping another creature, but he was still lost. He needed to find his way home.